Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Archie Luxury live stream. We are here broadcasting live, and I'm just sending a few little invites out. We've sent one to Tan. We've sent one to Goldberg, the world's best dog. We get one to Clivey. We'll get one to Irwin. Irwin's always great fun. I love the Irwin. Let's have a look. So yeah, I had no point sending it to Tusa. He never fucking jumps on. Hoff, impossible. Kessler, well, he's not working in that industry. He doesn't need leads. I'll send one to Doc. He'll jump on 5 minutes before we fucking end. Who else is there? Let's have a look. I'm just having a look who else I can invite on. Checking. Checking. See who else I can. Oh, Aussie Expat. I love him. He's great. Aussie Expat's great fun. Aussie Expat is great fun indeed. I love the Aussie Expat. I do love the Expat. Okay, so. Oh, thank God. We got the dog trainer on. Hello, Mr. Dog Trainer.
Mr. Chesterfield. I have questions, Mr. Chesterfield.
Yes, sir. Please. Fire! Fire in the hole!
You probably shouldn't say that to me, of all people. But, yes, let's consider that a military statement of action. Tell me, how did yesterday go? Did you give the coffee mug free? Was payment in full made? Did he bargain and dicker? Did you beat him up on the price? What happened?
Okay, so basically, I had to get a safety certificate. In my country, they call it a roadworthy. The guy came out. He was a gray-haired guy.
You told me it was a 21-year-old kid.
No, that's the buyer. This was the guy for the safety certificate. He said, the car's like new. I said, do you want to go for we could do a test drive? He goes, no. This is, he said, this is like new.
You mean the government? You mean that the government insists that you have a mechanic evaluator come out on site and evaluate the car? Because we don't have that.
Yeah, this is only when you sell the vehicle. If you are selling the vehicle,
we don't
need the safety certificate to say like things like the brakes work, the lights work.
Wow. Yeah, we don't have any of that.
It's not gushing oil.
Yeah, you can buy any piece of crap you want. You can sell anything too. Caveat emptor. Let the buyer be, Yeah.
Well, here you have to have a safety certificate to say it is roadworthy.
What's that?
They call it
what's that cost?
It's 130 Australian. What's that? $90. So basically, that's when you're transferring title to a private person.
All right.
If I sell it to a dealer, I don't need to do that.
Right.
Because a dealer should know better.
But that should give like a private buyer a little more confidence, because we don't have that here. Here you buy a car, private sale, you're on your own. Good luck.
You just give the pink slips, don't you?
You just sign over title. But
see, we don't really have title. Like we have title, but it's more like there's not a piece of paper you have to say you own it. Like you got registration.
Well, no, we have a certificate from the state that says whether it's sold, that shows whether there's a lien on it or not. Because I mean, obviously,
we can do that too. That's a PPSR. We could do a thing called a PPSR.
PPSR.
Personal Property Security Register. Okay. And that tells you whether the car is a write-off, like it was in an accident, it's had damages before. It tells you all sorts of stuff like that.
Like if I want to buy a car private party and I want to bring a mechanic with me to evaluate the car, I would just have to, I could do that. I just have to let the seller know that I'm going to do that, make sure they agree, but that's on me. So in your country, if you're buying a car private party, at least you have some level of assurance that the thing is going to work.
It has to be legal to drive it on the road. That's what the government's saying. Okay.
Understood. You live in the nanny state where, you have to guarantee all that.
In some states, you have to do a yearly inspection or buy.
Yeah, we have that too in some places.
We don't have that in Queensland. Where I am, see, we don't have that.
Well, we
if
have.
You buy a car, you can drive it for 50 years. If it stays with you, you don't ever have to get a safety certificate.
Okay. What we have in the United States is some states, like where I was born, Pennsylvania, you have annual inspection. Usually you would just go pay them off. And they would.
I like all these smart asses here. Dimmer, look at this cunt. You can sell the car without a roadworthy, even privately. Correct. That's if it's unregistered. Do you want to be able to drive? So that means if you sell it without that piece of paper, you got to tow it. You got to tow it and get that to be able to register it or so let's just clarify this. Okay, Dimmer, he's such a smart ass. These guys are such fucking smart asses. So technically, you don't need a certificate. But if you want to drive it on the road, you need a safety certificate.
Dimmer, send that again with a $2 super chat, and then Archie will like you and give your comment due respect. Okay, but like I said, at least they know your car is going to work. Here in my state, there's no inspection, annual or otherwise. But cars over a certain age have to have emissions tested every 3-4 years, where they stick a wand up the tailpipe and sniff the emissions to make sure you're not polluting too much. But all right. So anyway, it passed inspection, and then what happened?
Then he came over. We'd already agreed on the price. It's not cool. Yes. Once you've agreed and he's paid a deposit to then say, "Oh, can you do it cheaper?" That's just so uncool. That's just beyond uncool.
Dimmer would do that, right? Don't you think Dimmer would do that?
I think he would.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
And I like that Mikey Cassio's an expert. He's an expert. Now this guy, he's just a cunt. Speaking of cunts.
Well, maybe he'll be nice today. You never know.
I don't think so.
All right.
Dimmer, the reason I sold the car is so I don't have to put up with jokers like that.
Yep. You no longer have to dance for your dollars.
Okay, I no longer have to suck their cocks because
hey. You say that like it's a bad thing. Okay. So, all right. Hold on.
I love your sense of humor. Let me say this to you.
Yes.
I mean, these guys here, they're putting comments here. M Sport, look at this, Mikey Cassio, expert on BMW. M Sport are not 4-pot, big 6 only. You know what, Mickey Cassio? The original M3 was a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder fuckface. And the 4-cylinder is 190 kilowatts. Did you know that has more power than most American 80s V8s? Did you know that? Did you know that, Marky? Marky, did you know my piss pot poverty pack
Super
Chat Golden Baba 430 $2. Tell us about your luxury go-kart adventure. That's the bus pass in Australia.
Oh, is that what that's called? That's funny.
Let me tell you this.
Yes.
I like the way Mickey Cassio, M Sport are not 6-pot. Well, BMW 4s are used in the Supra. They're also used in the Morgan. Okay.
I feel like you're being a little confident.
M Sport is a suspension and engine tuning pack. Okay.
Are you feeling like a little grumpy with the punters?
They just criticize everything.
Are you a little grumpy with the punters today? Are you a little irritable with them?
Let me tell you, the sale went like this. I had a lot of dealers lowballing. I told them to fuck off. 190 kilowatts, laugh out loud. 190 kilowatts is pretty damn good. What do you think, Marky?
I don't even know what a kilowatt. I don't know what the fuck is that.
It's 255 horsepower.
Oh, well, no, you need about 355 before it gets interesting. Personally, that's what I think. Dubsy says he'll be nice. I mean, all I know is what he says. Dubsy said he'll be nice. I can't swear to that,
No,
but I swear.
that's
is
that
that
fucking HR cunt. That's the HR cunt.
Hello, HR.
What do you
How
want?
Hey, Arch. Sold the Beamer, eh?
What do you want, fuckface?
Oh no, that's Dubsy. I think that's Dubsy.
Come
You're a
on.
cunt.
I just
You know that? Just because
I-
you come on here afterwards, you're a cunt. You always were a cunt. You'll always be a cunt. You're a miserable fucking cunt.
Come on.
You know
You came
that?
and picked me up in the Beamer. You don't remember the night you picked me up in the Beamer? We had dinner.
You're a cunt.
I know.
You're a
I know.
horrible
Hang up.
cunt. You know that?
Hang up, Mikey.
I think
Hi,
we
Mark.
I think we better get rid of him.
You're a
upsetting
horrible cunt. You know that?
He's upset you too much. I can't have you upset on this level and then try and get through another hour with you. I don't think.
Hey, Duke says here. He says you should get. I've got the BMW hat. Let me get.
Wait,
that.
you didn't give that hat up with the.
Here we go.
Did you give him the coffee cup?
I actually gave him 2 caps.
Did you? How about the toy car? Did you give him the toy car?
No, the toy car's in the shelf there. I'm keeping
Or is
that.
it?
I keep.
I know. All the. Do you get like wax statues of all the women you've ever had and keep them next to the cars?
I've got their underwear.
I thought it was shoes. But yeah, I approve of that. I believe, you know what? Serial killers and people like you and me, Archie, we take what's called trophies. So that we have a little, yeah.
I got to tell you, so I had to do some interviews before I sold the car.
Oh.
What I'd say, they'd ring up and say, "Excuse me, I'm ringing about the BMW." I say, "Yes, I then said, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
It comes with a free Breguet.
Do you have a garage?"
What do you care?
I said, "How often would you wash the car?
You have a
And would you
fenced-in
ever
yard. Will
consider
you love
taking it through an automated car wash?"
You know what? You once made a video saying, when you fuckers buy my watch, I don't care. Oh, I'm going to give it a good home, so you should give me a better price. No, you said, I don't give a shit if you fuckers smash it with a hammer. When it's yours, it's yours. I don't care. Smash it with a hammer, you said. I don't care. Now you care. What's up with
Well,
that?
I'm changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I'm just
I said,
pointing.
what if you go to a good home?
Okay. So, do you have a garage? How often will you wash it?
Yeah, and also, I've asked for visitation rights.
Now, I do have a question about my car. It is salty, now from the roads and all the road slosh, which is melting over here. And I do think I should take it to a car wash. But I like this car, and although I don't garage it, I am a little worried about going through one of those car washes with the brushes. That's a bad idea, the brushes, right? He's frozen. He's froze, ladies and gentlemen. He is froze. Anyway, tell me in the comments, what should I do? I mean, we have those booths where you can get the wand and like spray the fuck out of it yourself. But then, the mist, you get all wet. You get wet feet and it's kind of cold outside. So that doesn't sound very appealing. Is he froze or am I? No brushes.
No,
well, I know. So what do you get instead of brushes? Like, what is there? What are the other options?
Hand wash.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going out there with a bucket, in 40 degree, 30 degree
bucket.
weather. I'm not going out there with a bucket in 32 degree
3
weather.
buckets, not 1 bucket.
No. I've got to
You need a
go
rinse
somewhere.
bucket and you need a bucket for the wheels.
We have winter here. It's winter. So is it better to
be in
not
the garage and not driven?
Is it better to just like not wash it at all and let that salt like stay on it all winter, or should I take it through the car wash with either the brushes, or some of them have the soft cloth things that whip back and forth? There's no
do
bucket.
it by hand, Marky.
No, you can't do it. Well, I could go to one of those places where you pull into the open bay, you put the money in, and then you get the wand. They do have that. How's that?
Yep.
It's high pressure, but no brush.
Yeah.
Will that get the salt off if I use that? Those are kind of like cheap compared to the drive-through where you drive into the track and then it does it for you.
Huritan, $2. Tell us the story of how you picked up T-dubs in the bin. I just went and saw him, picked him up. That's it.
Did he drink in the car?
No, he was perfectly nice.
So you're telling me that T-Dubs behaved himself better than Fella?
Yes.
That's kind of shocking, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, only one of those
Fella
two.
was a pain in the ass.
You know, but he is a tatter. Well, tell me, how so? Give me details.
It's rude to go in someone's car and assume you can just touch the music or...
Oh, so he went in there and just started adjusting things?
I mean, those cup holders had never been used for beverages.
Yes, I understand. So he violated, he took the virginity, he took the V card of your cup holder. But what about the music? What did he do? You're making
He's
this
just
up.
so annoying, you know?
Super chat. Speaking of annoying, super chat.
Frank V, $2. Did you include the model toy car BMW? No, that's in the cabinet. Look.
I asked the same damn question. By the way, I really do like this comment from Pavel. It's hard for a fella to be impressed with the same car his maid drives. That is a good one. I asked the same thing, Frank V, but he said no, he would never part with that. Member chat.
P Cars 1970, member for 30 months. Congrats on the sale, Arch.
Well, he was driving an $80,000
now?
Mercedes.
Nothing. I don't want a car. I'm going overseas.
Listen, he had a $50,000 Mercedes, and now he has a $200,000 city bus to ride in. You know, those
now I got a chauffeured Mercedes.
Buses are expensive. And who's driving the Merc?
The Mercedes bus.
The okay, the Uber. Super chat. Super.
Huritan, $2. Why did you complain about T-Dubs eating ice? No, it was just a lousy shop. They were slow service. It was.
What are you eating? Bullets, raspberry bullets. They look a little bit like suppositories of the raspberry variety, you know. Crap, he's frozen again. He's frizzed. Are you frizzed? You know, he should not be trusting me to do this show when he's frozen.
I put the money back into the HELOC. Lucky.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Money's gone back into HELOC.
Well, that's good. So what's that home loan down to now?
255.
Oh, that's wonderful. That means you have a lot of equity built up now. And if you sell, I don't know, sell one of the Breguets and we can pay it down a little more, right? HR.
Speaking of unwanted people, we got HR joining us.
Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Mark. Listen, I've just come to do a welfare check on you, Paul.
What's with the Diddy picture?
No, just wait. Given that you sold the BMW, are you okay? Are you feeling okay, Paul?
No, he's irritated. He's irritable.
Sorry, I didn't realize your name was Paul, Mark. Give me 1 minute. Just quickly ask.
I didn't realize your name was Diddy.
Are you okay?
What's
Paul?
with the Diddy photo? Can't hardly
I'll
hear
change
you.
it.
Super chat.
All right, I'll change it. There you go. Are you okay after selling the Beamer? I'm just checking, Paul.
Is that Jory? Is that guy Jory? I don't know. Who is that? Super chat.
No.
Frank V, $2. I heard you decline Nick Miller, the loser, because he Ubers his cars.
No, not at all. That wasn't it.
So, Paul, how are you? Are you okay after selling the Beamer? I'm just asking.
I'm
I want to check
great.
you're okay.
I'm great.
So, what are you?
I've
what are you
still got
driving
the
around in?
Audi.
What, the Q2?
The Audi. How's your Skoda?
I told you it blew up, for fuck's sake.
Super chat. Super chat.
Huritan, $5. Mark, you believe there isn't enough cash for a 5146 that Archie can buy? With AC2's inheritance, especially since his dad's house was owned by a famous hairdresser.
Well, here's the reality of this. AC2 is never going to die because he will not give AC3 the satisfaction. He will not. He's one of these guys. You got to remember, AC2 is a retired accountant. And here's what that man is doing. He's calculating out his actuarial table for his own mortality, and he is spending his way right down to zero. Pretty sure that's
I
what's
want to
happening.
share something with the audience, guys. I want to share something.
Apparently, you didn't want to share HR with the audience.
No, he dropped off himself.
Did he? Okay.
There we go. That's in the Melbourne trip. That's when I went to Melbourne with the Beamer.
It's a pretty color.
That was the road trip. I went on a road trip.
The kitten drives a Chevy that's pretty much that same color, like a cobalt blue. Super jet. Super jet. Land value only. Super chat.
Starchy, $2. Mortgage balance is $255, but house is worth less than $100.
That's not true, right? I bet it's like $850.
$950.
There you go. Things are expensive. These guys don't seem to realize Brisbane's not Sydney, but everywhere it's expensive there. I mean, it's $950, Australian, but that's still like what? $650? Yeah, easily. A lot of money. But it's not about the money. It's about the passion.
And that's the thing, really. It's Starchy, you should turn your thing and say you're an idiot for selling such a beautiful car. You guys have all got to turn on me and say how stupid I was for selling that car that was the last gasoline true Beamer.
Super chat.
That's what you should be saying. Hurricane, $5. Arch, if Jen came to Brisbane, would you take him out to restaurants or lunch? Simply ignore him until he leaves town.
Well, we know what
I don't have a car anymore, Tan.
Exactly. So now he has an even better excuse than when he ignored him in Sydney. In Sydney, well, somebody else paid me to be there, so I couldn't really, shake 10 minutes loose to see my benefactor from, Paul Murphy's or Dan Murphy's. Thousands of dollars of Dan Murphy's. I didn't have the 10 minutes for a coffee. But if he comes to Brisbane, the problem is now I don't have a car. So always a problem. Oh man, the comments are vicious.
I miss that car. I do miss it. I do miss it greatly.
It just left today.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
all right. Yesterday. Super chat.
Beacon Dubsy, $2. Did plastic buy the car? No. I actually asked it as a question. Do you know plastic? Plastic who? That's what they said.
Plastic who?
I wouldn't sell him anything.
What if he had a garage and he promised to hand wash it with the 3-bucket system?
The guy's such an arsehole, I wouldn't sell him nothing.
How do you feel about ceramic versus clay bar? To reference two things I don't know or care about.
We got the Audi ceramic coated. It actually works.
Does that if I get my car ceramic coated, can I take it through a car wash with brushes? Is it then okay? Where, gentlemen, if you look in the far right-hand corner, you can see Archie's butt. I think. No.
They get caught in the little intricate things.
They get caught in little
intricate. They get caught. You understand?
Well, yeah, but if I get it ceramic coated, can I avoid swirling and just take it through a brush, a brushed wash now? Can I do that if it's ceramic? And if not, why not?
Ceramic coating just Hurricane, $5. AC3, why do you treat T-Dub so poorly? After you had a great meal together and Bacon Tooth even wore his finest Herman So's shirt to gather you. No, because he goes on the Watch Nick show and he's a fucking traitor. That's why. That's why.
There's a lot of traitors in this world, Archibald. But I have not been seduced by the dark side. Or at least not yet.
The dark side, Marky.
I have not been seduced by the dark side. I'm loyal, but it might mostly be force of habit.
You're very loyal.
I am. Let's see what Pavel says. The chemicals from the touchless car wash will eat the rubber and the plastic. The ceramic coat paint will be fine. Oh, well, then that's good then. Super chat.
Ken Fresno, $2. Oh, beef and reef, and the new owner hasn't eaten in the Beamer.
Okay, what it says is number of beef and reef the new owner has eaten in the Beamer. So, but you never ate a beef and reef in that car, did you? Archie? Oh, Christ, he's frozen again. Somebody clip this. Archie working out. Well, having a workout. Guys, tell me in the comments, is it him or is it me? Like, am I just seeing him frozen, or are you guys seeing him frozen constantly throughout this stream also? Him or me? Help me out, because it's a little hard for me to tell. Archie, you've been freezing a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
What's up with that?
I just moved my Wi-Fi thing. It should be okay now.
Let's hope. Super chat. All right. Thank you, Heriton.
Heriton, $5. Archie, give me the top 5 traders and top 5 loyalists to the Archie Luxury channel, playfully known as the cult of the living dead.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's true. We have our own cult. We should like take over, like Cuba or something like that. All the cool cults are doing it.
Here we go. Marcelo. Tim
Trader?
Wright.
Trader.
T-Dubs.
Trader.
HR.
Trader.
And I would also say, who else do I say there?
Don't put your ear through that. Don't do that. It's not a good look. No. Fix that. It's not good. It's distracting. Thank you.
Who else is there? Trader.
Plastic.
Loyalists.
How about Curly?
Mark Goldberg. Tan the Man. Luxy Poo. Madman.
Mr. GMT.
Mr. GMT, yes.
He's always a good man. Good man. I would trust Mr. GMT with my life. He's an honorable man. Oh, the Tits. Tits also. Pretty loyal guy, Mr. Tits. Super chat.
Beacon Dubsy, $2. I love you, Arch. You know this. Yeah, he sabotages. He comes on. I remember he came on the show. Arch, if they say nasty stuff, he just brought the whole level of the show down. I didn't even realize I was being trolled by him.
Well, it really depends on how much he's had to drink. By the way, I have a complaint here about my fashion sense. Where'd it go? Hold on. Apparently, Duke liked your hat being sideways. I was really a little more concerned about you pulling your earlobe through the strap.
And this is a genuine BMW hat. It's still got the BMW tags there. Look at that.
Made in Germany?
China, under license.
Right.
Designed in Germany, Mark.
Right, with the MAGA hats. Super chat.
It's designed in Germany.
Is it?
Is that okay? Designed in Germany?
Sure. So is the car. Built in Mexico, designed in Germany.
Actually, this is your town, made in the Philippines. It's Dubsy's hat. Dubsy's hat.
All right, then. I want to go there one of these days. I definitely want to visit. Super chat.
Hurritan, $5. Why did you fuck T-Dub over in the deal for the Bradman bat? Dubsy said it was quite the caper.
Ooh, a caper.
We got a super chat here. Hurritan, $2. Please play clip from YouTube and comment. Let's have a look. What's he done?
You know what? I don't know, but I can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. Where's Mikey? Where's the rancher? Where's Tits? Where are the usual suspects? Why it gotta be just me?
Look at this. We got
Nice.
a comment from. I'm bringing it up.
If you want less of me, then we need more of you. Here's the.
What the hell is this?
Just to let you know, he actually bought the car on
Kind of small.
almost the price that I paid the Platona for. I paid 9 million for the Platona, so basically $7,000 cheaper than my Platona. Yeah, about 4 years ago. Yeah, about 4 years ago. My Platona now is. My Platona now is 4 years. He got the car when I got the Platona, kind of. Man, in 2022, I got my Platona. Now we are 2026. I pay 9 million for the Platona. He pay 8.3 for the Beamer. He sold the Beamer for 3.6.
You can't compare a watch to a
I
car.
can sell my Platona for.
Also, why is there double Marcello there?
Yeah.
This is the difference. Just to let.
I mean, you got to
know
admit
what?
the guy has some nice watches.
If he owns them, who knows?
Correct.
The truth?
Theoretically. He still hasn't produced box and papers to my satisfaction. He just
The
says
car was very fun to have.
Hmm.
I loved it. I always wanted one.
Yeah, but you have your
And-
house like 3/4 paid off now. You know? Like, do you have other consumer debt? Do you have a bunch of how's the credit cards? How's the credit card debt looking?
Oh, actually, I paid it off. So what I did was I paid off the credit card. I owe nothing on credit card.
Ooh, this is good news. Any personal
And the
loans?
money. I don't have any personal loans.
So you did the debt snowball, and now you're down to the only debt that. Wait a minute, you have a car loan on the Audi. I'm
That's
assuming.
my wife's name, not mine. her
Well,
car.
nonetheless, as married couple, it's all kind of all the same debt.
We're getting divorced soon, okay?
Well, yes, I understand, but we're not there yet. Let's deal with the super chat, and then we'll get back into your personal finances.
Heritan, $5. Marcelo is Alec Baldwin telling you his watch is worth more than your car. Of course it is. That's who the fuck he is. Coffee is for closers.
Well, it hasn't been proven, really, yet, has it?
The thing is, you've got to have enjoyment. You buy these things, the car, I did 63,000 kilometers when the odometer, 63,000. It came with 4,000. So I did 59,000, 60,000 kilometers, 40,000 miles. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? What do you think, Mark?
I think you took that car's virginity, you rode it hard, you put it away wet. 3 cents. 3 cents.
3 cents.
Well,
There's
to be
something
honest,
about Dave. 3
50
cents.
cents.
20 cents. Does Chief Tit give you discount on divorce, or is he paid on the percentage of wife's 401k, and who's getting the house?
These are good questions. I don't think Tits does divorces. He does corporate.
Corporate. More money in corporate.
Yes. You know who's done a divorce or two is or 20 or 50 is Clyde. But he hates them. And he pretty much quit doing them. Because he said no matter what you quote them, you always end up sorry that you took the money, because they end up sucking up like 10 times more time, than what they thought. Apparently people are nasty, mean, vicious, and vinyl when they get divorced. When I got divorced by my baby mom and me, we had one lawyer. We shared one lawyer, one accountant. And then we went to court, got it all finalized. Then we went out to lunch. And that's the way it should be.
Yes, because there wasn't another woman, see?
Correct. That is so true. In your case, we cannot quite say that. There have been several. Super chat.
Super chat, Heritan, $5. Head over to cars.com.au and look up the cheapest 911 in Queensland. Find one if you're hypothetically going to use the BMW funds for one.
Mike.
Find
Mikey?
911. You know that? I got to tell you something. There's a lot you could. There's a lot. Let me show you. I got a picture here for you guys. Let me show you something.
Well, are you going to go on the?
By the way, this was my first Beamer. This is the first Beamer I ever had, Mikey. I found a picture of it for you.
Oh,
That
that's
was
old 320i.
It's actually a 318 in Australia.
Oh, it's 318. Yeah,
That was just before I sold it.
I think the 318 and 320 are the same car. The 320 just had like the bigger engine or something like that.
In the
That's all
E30, the 320 was a 6-cylinder.
Oh, was it? Okay, so that's where they did change.
Had the new M40 engine, which was
I had that body style in a convertible, in a cabriolet.
We
You had a Cabriolet Beamer W?
I did. We called it Summer Fun. That was her name.
What was the old generation called?
She was like a 95, 97.
Oh, that'd be an E36. That's a different model.
It was pretty though. It had that same squared off, front.
No, it's more rounding. You got an E36. There's,
Okay.
E36 was a completely different style. They were a revolutionary step forward than this.
It was a pretty car.
It was. It really
listen,
was.
Before we continue, you owe 10 going on to cars.com.au. Okay, so let's have a quick look at that 911 before you get sidetracked.
You're not going to find a 911S for the funds that you got for the car.
We must respect the Tanzil who is super chatting tonight.
Okay,
So let's encourage that by following directions.
Yeah, I agree. So how's it going, Mark?
I'm good, Mikey. How about you? What's going on? Peach pie?
I
had my blood sugar taken today.
Did you? What was your number?
Well, it was from fasting. I was still fasting.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What was the number?
Hold on. I gotta look. I don't remember. But it was better than I expected, But I'm taking the metformin now, so.
Oh,
it was. Tell me what you think. It was glucose. All right. Last time I had it taken, it was like 150, but this time it was. Hang on. What was it? It was 105.
Okay, 105 is absolutely perfect.
Oh, good.
150 is like not incredibly high by any means. Like people with bad diabetes like struggle to get under 200, right?
Oh yeah.
But I'm able with this scanner tool that I got. It's such a great tool because I can just check my sugar all day long and adjust my food accordingly.
Yeah.
I'm able to keep my sugar on average about 100. Here's my sugar.
Archie, you found one. Oh, look at that! You're doing great. 95. That's really good.
By the way, guys, I could buy this Porsche here for the same price. I got 39,000 Australian.
Wow!
Look at this. I could get a 1998 911 Carrera.
165,000.
That's kilometers.
That's a lot.
Like 100,000 miles.
Man.
That's a lot.
100,000 miles.
That's a lot.
It's a 25-year-old car, Mark.
Yeah, I understand, but it's been it's a Porsche. It's been driven hard for 100,000 miles.
Yeah, it's going to cost you so much to own that you'll regret it.
Maybe click on it. Let's see what are the details. See if they say needs a head gasket or anything.
Look at these here. What about a 2001? Look at this. That's got high mileage. Porsches are not cheap. You know that?
Yeah, but these ones are. They kind of are.
Well, this is the cheapest 911. I can go air cooled. Do you want an air cooled one?
Oh man, now you're in my neck of the woods. Air cooled.
Geez, it went very quickly up to over $100,000.
Yeah, I mean, having owned a 930, you know, they are, you know, kind of run from low on the low end around 100 and up. And the regular 911 or 911S or 911SC, you know, there's so many different 911s, but if you're talking 80s 911 air cooled, like the last of the air cooleds or whatever, they're going to be, you know, my guess in American dollars, you're not going to find them for under 60 to 80 grand. I mean, an air cooled an 86 air cooled or yeah, 86 air cooled 911 with the G50 transmission is like my grail. Okay, that's my non turbo, just regular 911 Porsche grail, and they're like 120, 140
Guys, I
grand.
hate to interrupt Porsche talk, but we have stacked up a bunch of super chats. So
Okay,
we can
sorry.
come back. It's all good, Mikey. We can come back to this, but let's move along just a little bit. Super
can
chat
come-
from Stud Muffin.
Stud Muffin, $5. Arch, you named your top 5 panelists, but I'm interested to know who your top 5 loyalists are. I'll give you number 1, Stud Muffin. Also, what's your next car? Thank you, Stud Muffin. Mikey
Yeah,
would
he-
have to be number 2. Number 3 would be Marky. Number 4.
I think he means
would
punters. I don't think he means panelists. I think he means punters.
Loyalists.
All right. Mm.
Oh, look, we got some great super chatters there.
What's your next car?
Huracan. I'd have to say
Bear.
Bear. Yeah, Bear hasn't been around for a long time.
It's okay.
God, I miss him.
I know.
He left me.
It's my bear.
He left me his job in his will, which was really kind of rude.
It's so selfish of him.
Correct.
It's like a
All right, what-
timeshare. It's like leaving somebody a timeshare.
Yeah, where the maintenance fee is excessive.
Exactly.
It's this mold, termites, carpet beetles, male pattern baldness. Okay, what about the next car?
Okie dokie. So this is it here. What do you think? This is the
The Porsche.
only one that fits the budget.
How
Next
many miles?
Super chat. We got another super chat here. We got Deacon Bubsy, $2. 911 Archie 911 fund race. Thank you.
You could start saving today,
200 tenths of a
and
second.
in like 10 years, you'd have enough to
20
buy
cents.
one.
Here we go. Question for Log Drainer. Would you let Snake babysit your grand? We don't want to talk about that. Not for 3 cents. We got Huracan, $2.
Yes,
Mike
I
the
would.
Snake, rank best to worst. 328 Jalpa Esprit. Show pics.
328.
It's a lot for
Jalpa
$2.
and
A lot of work for
Yeah,
$2.
I need to see all 3 pictures, all 3 cars. I know the Lotus Esprit. I'm not sure. I think the 328 refers to a Ferrari,
This is a
and
lot of work.
Jalpa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see all 3 of them. And
The Luppy.
yeah. Again, you know, European cars isn't my forte, but there were my favorites, but I didn't really like study them and learn them like I did all the American cars. You know, I just was like, I like that one best, and that's
Here
as
we
far
go.
as it went.
328.
Oh, okay. Out of these 3, well, let's see the Jalpa.
Well, these are all the same.
Well, no, because the Lotus Esprit is a Lotus, and it's a fiberglass car.
Jalpa
and,
was pretty ugly. That's a Lamborghini Jalpa. They were ugly as fuck.
yeah,
And
I
the
think
Esprit.
Oh, yeah, I would take the 328 out of these 3. But the Esprit is a great little car, and I didn't get a really good look at the Jalpa, but I could tell right off the.
Look at that SX version. Look at that. That's it. SX Turbo. Look
Mike,
at
what
that.
about the Carmen Ghia, Mike? The Carmen Ghia.
Oh, I love Gias. I was a Type 1 VW like maniac when I was young. I've had
Type
6 or
1?
7 Volkswagens. Yeah, the Type 1 engine, the one in the old 60s and 70s VWs.
Supercharged.
They call that engine the Type 1 engine. And I can rebuild one of those in the dark, blindfolded.
With your hands tied behind your back and a wrench in your mouth.
Exactly. Yep.
Super chat.
Here we go there. We got another super chat there. So
Yeah.
you didn't put it in order. Okay, well, okay, fair enough there. We got Hurricane, $5. $5. Mike the Snake, rank worst to best, best to worst, 930. Ferrari 365, Countach, M1, Gen 1 Viper, show pics, big boy.
Show pics.
So
Show
we've got
pics.
the
Okay. If the M1 you're referring to
365
is
Ferrari. Oh, look at that.
oh yeah, it's a beautiful
We
front
have
engine
got
car.
the- You already know the 930.
Yeah,
We've got the
yeah.
Countach.
We do have the Countach.
Extra points for the Periscope version.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it gone? Countach. Here we go. Countach.
Yeah, we're not getting the right pics pulled up right
Not
now.
showing it.
That's
Countach. Here we go. That's Countach.
yeah, there's the
We've
Countach.
got Gen 1 Viper.
930 Countach 365.
Is it Countach or Countach?
Countach.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, that's Countach.
Okay, in terms of
M1.
I'm gonna get some of her
best-
Countach today.
BMW M1. You know the M1. Look at that.
yeah,
Pure
I know
Countach and
the
food.
M1 is
M1 wins, I'm afraid.
It's like 1981
No
or 82.
contest.
Real low production. They had problems with the engines, and so they were.
They were made by Lamborghini. Did you know that?
I did
Lamborghini
not.
was involved in them.
Well, there's the resemblance. I mean, because they are a complete departure from BMW altogether. From the rest of their cars. But the M1's always been a favorite car of mine. I've always loved that car.
Here we go. We got
Yeah.
Deacon Dubsy. $2. Arch, would you consider a used 750i BM? No way in the world. That car is trouble. Trouble.
When I test drove the Beamer, I didn't like all the plastic inside. Very plasticky.
Yeah.
Mine had wood trim on the doors and dash.
They don't build them like they used to.
Was yours a much older one?
No.
Huh.
You were test driving an X5, but Marky, they're expensive.
I test drove an X5, also an X3.
Oh, that's right. You're looking at SUVs.
Yeah.
Baby shoe shaped cars.
There you go.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back in 10 seconds.
All right, Mikey.
No worries. Hurricane, $5. AC3 rank best to worst cricketer in the Archieverse at their peak. Angelic, Mr. T Dubs, Gin, Plastic, Archie Luxury. Best would be Angelic. 2 would be Plastic. 3 would be T Dubs. 4 would be Gin. 5 would be Archie Luxury. I'm not good at sports. Do you like sports, Marky?
Well, we don't really know anything about cricket. We don't even know if that's a sport. To us, it's an
Macrame,
insect.
basket weaving. Do you like macrame?
You mean macrame?
Did you remember macrame or not?
Do you mean macrame?
Yes.
We don't know what macrame is. It's macrame.
Macrame.
Yes. I know. I know what it is. I do. I think the way you say it, I feel like you ought to pull out a knife and throw another shrimp on the Barbie. So you know what? So wait, just real quick.
Macrame was so popular in the 80s, wasn't it? Macrame.
Weaving. I made leashes. Wasn't that the weaving thing where you would weave, making knots and shit out of rope? I made leashes that way. That's what I did. That's what I did with macrame. I macrameed leashes when I was like 14. That is the extent of my craftiness. Was just used to make, like dog supplies. I've been doing dogs since I was like prepubescent. It's crazy.
You love dogs.
Since I was, prepubescent. Very, very young. Little, very little. No hair on my balls at all. Super chat.
I'm back.
Here it comes.
Listen, Murcielago versus Diablo.
Murciélago, which means bat in Spanish, by the way.
Again, I need to see the pictures, but I wouldn't know. These are all
Spanish names.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Murcielago is a Lamborghini, and I know the Diablo is a Lamborghini. I believe.
That's the Murcielago. It's on the screen, Mike.
Okay, gorgeous.
Diablo.
Probably, I think Lamborghini has such a look about them. They're kind of like the Porsche 911. Like they all kind of.
That's the Diablo.
I don't like this one as much. I don't know.
And that's the Murcielago. Murcielago is much newer. Diablo is a 90s car, Mike. We're 90s guys.
What's it?
I've been in a Diablo. Did you know that? I've been in a Diablo, Marky. I had a fan who's got one. He's got a red one.
I had a dog named Diablo.
I need to see some closer up pics, but I think I like the Murcielago. I think it's, and I also really like the older, the Mira. I mean, of course, is like Grail. That would be choice number one if you could ever get your hands on one, and you had, money wasn't ever an issue. Get a Mira first, and then after that, probably a Countach, because I grew up with that car, as a kid in high school and stuff. Just that was the
Superjet,
the Lambo, and Testarossa would be from Ferrari, my dream Ferrari. From then.
Oops.
Super chat. Stud Muffin, $5. This is my pick for a replacement for the Beamer. Pull up the email.
Horse and carriage or something.
Ox cart.
Yeah. That's what you could do, Archie. You could move to Amish country.
I used to live in Amish country, Mikey. I went to college in Amish country.
Well, was it
buggies.
Practicing Amish? I mean, like, were you?
What do you mean practicing? They had it down pat. They weren't practicing. They were professional.
Well,
yes,
I know that, but
Amish.
I mean, were they strict Amish or?
Yes.
So
this thing is liberal Amish. They don't have electricity. They have horses and buggies, no cars.
So, and you lived that life?
No. I said I lived in that country, in that county where they.
Oh, okay.
I myself had electricity in a car, but
yeah. Well, who's it? The Mennonites are allowed.
The Mennonites are allowed electricity. They're very devout, the Mennonites, but they are allowed modern conveniences.
Yeah. I know that there's some differences between the two.
That is true.
I wouldn't want to be either one of those.
No, it's all manual labor. They're farmers.
Yeah, they're just
carpenters.
Fourth grade education, and then you're.
Well, they do homeschooling. Yeah, they do a lot of homeschooling. But anyway, it's quite a life.
Yeah, totally.
There we go. He says I should buy this Mercedes-Benz 2003 SL 500, $37,000.
It's beautiful, though. That is beautiful.
It really is, and it kind of does suit you, Arch.
I loved those. I loved the SL and the SEL before it. I loved those.
It's got 130,000 kilometers. That's not terrible.
It's not bad, but it's like a Beamer, or it's going to cost you a lot for repairs. You buy the extended warranty.
This is crazy prices. This is absolutely crazy prices. This would absolutely kill you. You know that?
Well, if it didn't when you bought it, it would while you owned it.
This would break your balls, Marky. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I don't buy old cars. I wouldn't buy any old car because I like to be on the road, not at the shop. That's my big deal. So reliability is it. That's one of the reasons that the Lincoln went. It was just when I unloaded all my paperwork out of the Lincoln, 1, 2, 3, these service tickets. There were like 30 of them, and it was all free because I had that wonderful warranty. But I had like 30 service tickets, which is like nuts.
Did they make
Okay.
money on your Lincoln when they sold it to you, or not really?
No. They should have bought it back. Super chat.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, because they would have spent more. Listen, I got my money out of that a warranty multiple times over, and I didn't even own it for the length of the warranty, the full length of the warranty. I spent $2,500 for the warranty because I got it discounted, and they did like about $6,000-7,000 worth of work under the warranty, and then rebated me $1,200 worth of unused warranty prorated. So I got such a good deal on that car, but it just got annoying. And I wanted something smaller, peppier, easier to maneuver with more modern technology than a 2020. So I'm very, very happy with this fucking car of mine literally drives itself if I wanted to.
You are like solidly like into the modern era car wise.
Because Mike, I was raised on the carburetor, and I was raised on beaters that like wouldn't start, where you had to take apart the fucking manifold.
The 70s,
so when a pencil in the goddamn butterfly valve, and then hope that you got to school. Parts flying off the car drifting around in its lane because the steering is so sloppy.
Well, I restored 48 Merc Woody and a 48 Ford convertible and 235 Ford flatbed trucks with my dad when he was with us. And I, at a really young age, basically just kind of helped him.
Here we go. We got a question. We got the Testarossa flying mirror.
But I love
the
all
flying
cars.
mirror because it's got that big side mirror there. Look at the side mirror at the side there. Flying mirror. Testarossa flying mirror.
You
and
want
the other car is the periscope. I love the periscope.
Periscopio. That mirror looks like you'd take it off on a telephone pole or something.
Yeah,
exactly. I think there was some dimensional like rules that the cars were inching so totally close to that having
I'd have to go for
like
the periscope montage. Periscope.
All right, question answered. Next one, super chat.
Dubsy, Deacon Dubsy, $2. Mark, what is the perfect dog for Mike?
Well, there are some people, myself maybe included soon, who might be better off with a goldfish or a potted plant. I'm looking forward to listen, I want my dog to live a long time, but I'm not planning on replacing her. I'm thinking, what would it be like to be able to just leave the house and not worry what time you come home? I don't know what that's like. And Mike already has a dog, so you got to be there to feed the dog and all, Mike. And so do I. But when I'm not working, what if I could just get on a plane and go somewhere? I kind of want to know what that's about. So I'm not replacing my dog when she ages out anytime too soon. I have client dogs. I enjoy them, but maybe I don't need a dog for a year. We'll see. The kitten, of course, wants some kind of like little pocket purse puppy that I'm like dead against. But hopefully I can hold out.
Purse puppy?
Yes. He wants like a 2-pound Yorkie that he can carry around in a purse. I'm like, they all turn into monsters. They have heart murmurs. They lose their teeth at 2 years of age. And then, you're basically giving them blood and brain and stem cell transfusions for the next 8-10 years trying to keep them alive.
How do you mean blooded brain? What is that? What the hell is that?
I'm just making shit up, but I'm just saying they're a maintenance problem. They are the plastic water pump of the dog world.
I thought the British Bulldog was the worst dog to get.
Well, they're pretty bad too, quite frankly. They are. My daughter has one. She loves that stupid thing, but there's no such thing as a free bulldog. Bulldog Rescue gave it to her for free, and now they are putting the veterinarians' kids through, medical school. Super chat. Come on.
There is such a thing as bulldog rescue. What the hell is that?
Yeah, people get rid of them, and then rescue organizations take them and rehome them.
But that's
Most
because
breeds
they're
have.
problematic and expensive.
Well, sometimes, and sometimes it's just because people are assholes and don't see to the well-being of their own dog and then just dump it.
DB, $5. New name. The show is Archie's Empty Garage and Zero Watch Talk.
That is, listen, it's pretty hard to fill a couple hours a day most days of the week. It's tough. We gotta do what we can. We gotta do what we can, boys. Jesus, we have a whole nother hour to go too.
Can we get Rancher on? Let's get Rancher on.
Here, you can ask him. Hold on.
I've already sent him
Call
the
the
link.
rancher on speaker. You talk to him. Hold on.
Who are you guys calling?
Rancher.
Oh,
Rancher.
If he doesn't pick up by the third ring, he's not picking up.
this today's dungeon was like popping pretty hard. I think he was on it. I don't know if he was or not.
This is Clyde. Leave your name, your number, and your message.
Go ahead, Arch. What do you got to say?
Rancher, get on the show. We got car talk.
Exactly. Okay, bye. So that's why.
Okay.
Theory, call Don Haynes on speaker.
Hello, you reached the voicemail of Don Haynes. Please leave your name, your number, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Hey, Donnie. Archie saying hello.
I made him do that. Okay, give me a second. I got to go feed the dog. Mike, I'm leaving Archie in your custody. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Mikey, how did you feel when you sold the Beamer?
I didn't want to sell it. Are you off? Are you done with the phone call?
Sorry?
Is the phone call over with your friend?
What friend?
The person you just dialed on the show.
That was Marky.
Oh, that was Mark that made
So
the
tell
call?
me, Rancher,
Okay,
so Mikey, were you upset when you sold your BMW? You had the 335 IS.
And before that, I had a 135i that was really a great car. In 2008, 135i, and then I had a 2011 335 IS, and both had the more desired N54 twin turbo engine. They both, well, the 135 had a 6-speed gearbox, 6 or 7-speed, a manual, and then the 335 IS had the dual clutch transmission, the DCT.
It didn't have the ZF.
I don't know if it's which company made it, but it's very preferred, and it's not an automatic, although it operates like one if you want it to, but there's no clutch. But it's basically the gearbox is split between the odd gears and the even gears, and you've got 2 clutches. And so when you paddle shift like up, the transmission already has
Drew
like
Peacock joining us. How you going, Drew? What's happening?
What's going on, guys? I
What are you
just
doing these days to
someday
survive?
I'll be able to finish the statement.
I'm just studying here. Mike, what are you saying, buddy? I didn't mean to get you
Oh no,
cut off.
I wasn't referring to you though. It's all good.
Hey, what are you up to? Tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
How's the babies?
Oh, babies are great. Just getting some studying done. Been doing that a lot.
Engineering, weren't you?
Switched to finance actually, and I just passed my Series 7 license for the state of New York. So
All
Wow,
right.
well done. What are you going to do?
I'm actually working with a company already. I'm not going to disclose the name of it, but I'm just kidding. It's Equitable Advisors in Manhattan. Um, and I'll be working with them as a financial advisor. I just passed my Series 7. I passed
Wow.
the Series 17 through 55, the Securities Industry Essentials, and I'm studying for the Series 66. So that's the investment advisor's exam.
Wow.
Very
So
cool. Do
yeah,
you
How,
Mike.
have
how
do you have
hard
to
was
put
the
in
exam?
do you have to put in like a certain amount of time in a non-professional state, kind of like as a a journeyman situation? I know a friend had he went to school to be an appraiser, and he had to get like 1,000 hours of like um, you know something in before he was eligible to take the main test. On top of the schooling, he had to have like a certain number of hours. I don't know if it was 1,000, but of just working alongside an agent.
Right. So you have to be sponsored by. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Take care, Mama. You're welcome. Oh, sorry. One sec. One sec. So essentially, you have to be sponsored by a company to take the Series 7. Normally,
Okay.
when you begin a journey of this nature, you through whatever way you're recruited or etc. However, you get the job. When you go over in for the interview, if they decide they like you and they want to move forward, you'd essentially start. You'd have to get an insurance license. Anybody could really get that. Then then you need to take the securities industry essentials, which is like the introduction into securities and such. It's unsponsored. However, when you're getting into something like the Series 7 exam, it must be sponsored by a broker dealer. Um,
Wow.
and
Very cool.
and same with the Series 66 exam. And it took me, I'm a year and 2 months into this process, along with working about like 80 hours a week and then being a father. So
Kicking ass, man.
and I'm also running I'm flipping cars here and there still, I got
Oh, you're working at the car yard?
what's that?
Are you still working at the car yard?
No, no, they wanted me to be manager, but I want Wall Street, I needed to study more there and they wanted me to work more hours there and just take care of the things. I said, listen, I can't have my 1 foot in water and 1 foot on land. This is,
Here we go. Super
I
chat.
took the job
Piriton,
just to learn.
$5. Drew, what's crazier? Buying a K-swap Ferrari from the jungles of Brazil, or Tim Wright shutting down his channel to go back to hiking videos in 2026?
Wow, Tim Wright shutting down the channel. That is crazy.
Is that actually happening?
I don't know. I don't watch his show.
Buying a K-swap Ferrari. K-swap meaning it's got a Honda engine in it.
I think I saw a Honda or a Miata with a Ferrari engine in it. It's just
Yeah, no, engine swaps are the fun thing to do these days. But the Honda K24 engine is just this crazy little 2.4 liter four banger that you can turbo to the moon, like 1600 horsepower.
Oh yeah, the VTEC motor. Yeah.
Yes, I have a VTEC motor in my little race car. I've got the FA20.
I had an Accord with that K24 motor in it.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
man,
never.
that's the hot motor, Arch. That's the motor to have these days if you're a hot rodder. Yeah, man.
Wow.
It
Yeah, no,
wasn't
you guys
turbo
want
or
to see what I
anything.
got outside? You guys want to see what I got
Yeah,
outside?
Sure.
So I'll show you the
sure.
project that I'm gonna do. It's actually a first of its kind. It's very, very interesting. So excuse me for the lighting. What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's and holiday season. Hanukkah, Christmas, everything, Kwanzaa, whatever.
Holidays.
All the holidays. All the
Yeah.
holidays. So Here's before I'm gonna go one by one for the cars that aren't being serviced right now. Let me see if I can swap the back triple camera. Okay, so
Damn.
this is my C63 AMG W204, and then I have a C300. Well, hold on, I have to run and get the keys for it because they're both really special. Well, the C63 is what you think, but the C300 is special for a very particular reason. Let me just get the old keys
It
here.
was Charlie Sheen's.
No. It's not that special. Not that special. Oh, I've been watching a
Okay.
lot of Two and a Half Men lately. Honestly, I've been binging a little,
That's a great
but
show.
okay,
I'll be
it's a
right back.
very good. All right, let's see here. Oh shit, wrong key again. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Ah, I'm running around. How you doing, Arch?
Hey, not too bad. What's going on with you, man? I'm gonna read a super chat. Stud Muffin, $5. Drew, Stud Muffin, $5. Mike, I want you to test. Oh, he's gone away for a minute. And we got there is something about Dave, 2 cents. Drew, would you let Snake babysit your daughter?
Oh
I
my
don't think you
goodness.
would.
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, no. No offense to Snake, but we're not that friendly. We're not that acquainted yet. Alrighty, so I got the key. So
Huratan,
as you
$2. Drew working a valet tonight. I take it. Oh, let's have a look inside there. That's nice.
all right, and the plan is to take that transmission and put her in the C63 here. The battery's dead on the car. But
Okay.
essentially just do a one of one manual swap.
Yep.
And make a manual C63. Now, this is my daily car. This car is more special than you could even realize. All right, they barely ever made these. I got so lucky finding it. It's not even funny, and it needs quite just a little bit of love. So this is just like my dad's Cadillac DeVille, but this is really special. This is all factory, by the way, but as you can see,
It's a manual.
nope, it's bulletproof. This is bulletproof and bomb-proof. Here, I'll show you the owner's manual here. It's a special edition.
We just lost him from. Yep.
Oh, this is called the Protection Series.
I see.
Yeah, 2004.
2004. Wow. So how much did you
And
pay
I have
for that?
an S. I paid $3,000 because I found a coolant leak, and it was leaking power steering, and I told him that I told him that the head bolts were blown and the engine was seized, and it's gonna cost me more than it's worth. So he had originally listed it for $8,800, and he didn't know how to appraise it because there's really not many of these cars. So I just walked it. I just had $3,000 cash, put it on his desk. I said, "Take it or I'm out of here," and he took it. So
And was it how
definitely
bad?
doing.
How much money did you end up spending on it?
I went to AutoZone. I got stop leak for. I got coolant stop leak. I got power steering stop leak. I got engine treatment, all for around like $80. And I drove the car home. The guy said like he was scared for me. He said, "I can't steer the car. The car weighs 7,000 pounds. Because it's bulletproof and it's armored. It's gonna be this big difficult situation, you know. So I said, you know, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. And I did. I did. And I love that car. That's my daily.
It's so heavy, but what's the point of that?
I want to use it for New York, traveling to and from New York. New
Is
York's
there any? Can you tell it's a protection series from the outside? How do you know?
To the enthusiasts, you can tell by the wheels. The wheels are a one-off specifically for the protection series, and the wheelbase is slightly a bit longer.
I see.
So there's a lot of room in the back. I've definitely put that to good use. But also
What sort of people
benefit.
buy that sort of car? Who would buy that sort of car?
So the car actually came from the Bush administration.
Oh,
And then it went to an armor, like a limo service, before it went to the guy that sold it to me.
I see.
And that car began like it gave them the idea for the Beast. Like they already had the idea for the Beast, and as you know, Cadillac does the president's car, which is called the Beast.
Sure.
So yeah, it's very, very special. I've seen I've seen a couple for sale, um but this was like maybe 7 years ago, 9 years ago, for about $30,000 to $45,000 each. And
Yes.
now with the rising political climate that's going on, there's protests left and right. People are just so angry politically. It's bad. It's really, really bad, especially people my age. You know, you have the people that don't really work that much, and you know, I don't know. There's a lot of opinions out there, but people are very violent towards each other. The shooting with Charlie Kirk. I do security on the side, like you know, I'm a security guard, security officer. Um, and the need for security services has dramatically shot up since even the Trump shooting, since he got shot in the ear. So,
Yep.
so one day I was just looking after watching the news. I was just scrolling on Facebook Marketplace. I looked up armored car, and then I saw a couple of and then I saw the Cadillac. I'm like, whoa! I was blown away because my father drove this car, and my father drives Cadillacs. He's Cadillac Corvette. That's it. Like, that's it. He's one of those types of guys. Like, you know, um,
I think I'd like your dad.
yeah, yeah. No, you and my dad would
Cadillacs and
definitely.
Corvettes. You bet.
Cadillacs and Corvettes, that's it. You know,
There you go.
Jersey guy, you know, 60s, 70s, you know, and pretty sure my all right, all right, I love you, Mom. Sorry. I study at my parents' house because
Mikey,
it's
we've got a
just
question for you. Stud Muffins ask a question. Mikey, I want to test your knowledge. The cost of maintenance on a vehicle is determined by the service history. True or false?
Cost of maintenance on a vehicle is determined by the service history. The service history definitely has an impact on the cost of maintenance. So I would say yes, in a sense. You know, if the car was serviced, you know, really perfectly and taken really good care of, you know, it's a fact it's going to last longer. So my answer is true.
Mikey,
I
Drew's got
agree.
a bulletproof Cadillac. It's a protection series it's official from Cadillac.
What's that now?
He just showed us he's got you when you were away. Drew's got a bulletproof Cadillac.
Oh, I heard the tail end of you describing it. What year?
2004.
Okay. But it's all bulletproofed out, man. I'd love to see the window arrangement on those. I've always wondered how they are. Does it like retain the original glass window and then do they put a bulletproof panel in like behind it? Or do they just go in and put in a mega thick piece of glass, you know, and like extra Mondo window motors because the glass weighs 40 pounds of window, and what the door shielding was like. I always wondered, like, all that kind of shit. And
Yeah.
do they do any protection for the radiator or the tires?
Yeah, they do. Well, not the radiator, but I will tell you, I will answer all of your questions right now. So, the windows consist of, they're made in partner with a company called Scaletta Armoring, right? But Cadillac contracted them. They didn't produced the Cadillac, then sent the car over. They were contracted to do engineering work in the development, in the research and development, but under Cadillac ownership, right? So the doors are armored, the roof is armored. It's a cage of it's AR and at 7.62, I believe, resistant, bulletproof cage. Then the glass, there's no motors for the passenger and the rear windows. There's no motors. You can't roll them up and down. There's one that you hear that motor on the driver's side though, and it rolls down half of the way. The tires are these really special run flat tires. I fill them up, but they're huge. I fill them up with 65. I just filled them up like 65 psi. I think it said on the.
It's crazy. I got a super chat. I got to catch up here.
Yeah, we got a couple.
$5. Did you hear Marcelo is charging a friendship fee? What's a good start point for him to charge for his undevoted 24-hour friendship and loyalty? And we got Zeppi, member for 34 months, just picked up a new 2026 Cadillac Vistique. Amazing. What's the Vistique?
Lovely.
Oh, that's that.
It's the electric.
That ridiculous one. That's ridiculous. They're ridiculous. 400,000. Are you serious?
Yeah, I've honest. Oh, is my fountain pen broken? I hope not. I think that Cadillac's come out with some interesting cars. But you know what else is interesting? The FBI director just sent a purchase order for like 4 bulletproof BMWs.
Yes.
The BMW X5. So I don't know. BMW's really been on top of their game. It's a shame to see that you've sold your BMW, Archie.
Oh, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. They become a money pit very soon.
Indeed, they
anyhow,
do.
That X5, they're made in America anyhow, that BMW. They're made in America.
The armored X5s, I'm not too sure. Because those are about like $1 million each.
Yeah.
You would think that if you're paying $1 million for a BMW X5, it would at least be made in Germany. So,
wherever the specialist company
but
is
the factory for the
located,
X5
it might not
America.
be Germany, but yeah, they would just send
America.
the car there. They'd send the car there and have it done and get it back.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would not know.
Marky, how are you? How's the dogs? Are they okay?
Yeah, everybody's fine. The dogs just needed have a quick pee. And,
have you seen the Cadillac Vistique? That's the new Cadillac. You know that
No,
one,
I haven't. The problem, I actually wanted to look at the X5, the XT5. I wanted to look at the Cadillac equivalent of my car, but they have these little inky dinky 8-inch screens built right into the dashboard. It's like 1990 once it's screen back, and you don't get like a proper screen until you go all the way up to the Escalade, and I don't want a giant monster car. So anyway, I thought that was pretty bad. What's going on over there by
Cadillac? It's
Cadillac
a nice looking
nuts.
Cadillac. Look at this. It looks exactly like your Genesis.
But like, guys, the armor plating, the bomb proofing, all the specialized, stuff is done by aftermarket specialist companies. So they buy a base car, and then that base car is then altered by contract according to the specifications of the buyer. So it's not, BMW doesn't have a bomb-proof package that you can buy. Exactly. Yeah, they don't have that. You send it to the aftermarket guy. They'll stretch it, they'll reinforce it, they'll armor it up. You're probably buying. They're going to add like 4,000, 5,000 pounds to it. So you're going to get it with the biggest engine, so that it can support all that. And then your gas mileage is going to be like the good old days, about 8 miles to the
Horrendous.
The gas mileage is horrible. Mark, happy Hanukkah. How are you?
Well, thank you, my Jewish friend. I think Hanukkah was a month ago.
I haven't seen you.
I remembered the first night only because the kitten reminded me, and then after that we forgot.
I think though, BMW has an armored division. Mercedes has an armored division. It's called the Guard line, and a lot of the clients would be for dictators. I mean, presidential leaders, diplomats, Saudi officials and such.
They should build it in their factory called Stalag 13.
Indeed.
It's, you know what? It's actually got Zyklon, like a Zyklon B canister in the tailpipe, which they can like James Bond at the car behind them if they're being followed.
Yeah. Oh my God. It does feel like a James Bond car. It feels the most like more of a James Bond car than my Aston Martin did.
I've seen flamethrower, ones that you hit the panic button and they shoot like to anti-carjacking. Somebody comes up to your window, you hit the button, and it's just huge flame.
It wasn't even propane, like the actual flamethrower.
Why didn't you give him the key when you sold him the Aston? Why did you hold the key back?
Oh, I forgot that I had an extra one somewhere.
I've done that.
I've
$800. Sell it to him. Call him sell it to him.
It's like that clasp that you forgot you had somewhere.
Are you going to give it back to him, that key?
I don't know the new owner. Last I checked, the gentleman sold the car.
Did he make money?
No, he crashed the vehicle.
Oh, well then.
An Aston Martin with a bad Carfax is no bueno.
Aston Martins are already a depreciation nightmare.
Yes.
Just having a crash because it's so not worth
$10.
All of the material.
Morning Arch, $10. Beamer Blues or Full of Freedom and Dreams of Nana Living. Mark, Frank, and Honest Time. Is Drew looking a little pudgy? While Arch has the most pinchable cheeks in the verse. Hey, boo!
No, he's looking voluptuous.
I've been eating, but I still got the
guns out.
I still got the guns.
The bicep vein is all gone now, but the guns are out. The traps are still in place.
I've been eating. The six pack is not so much there.
You got to be in a calorie. You have to have 9% body fat to have abs. Abs are a myth.
Also it's wintertime.
People who have abs are basically
you got to pack it on at all times. Stay warm.
Not that I would ever
I've gone the other way. I've lost 49 pounds.
How are those abs, Mikey?
They're just kind of fine. But no, I'm all skinny now.
You are. This is true.
I'm down to 200 now. So 249 to 200.
Archie does have pinchable little cheeks. Let's take a close look at those.
Look at those cute little dimples. Oh,
there he is.
If I was your aunt, I would just be like, "Oh, my little Archie."
Oh my God, I had this one aunt who would do that, followed by.
Me too.
But Aunt Beck, God love her, that was immediately followed. If you didn't pull back quick, she knew. That's why she held on. It was a big wet lip kiss, closed mouth, but still wet and sloppy. It was not good. It was horrifying for a little kid. Very upsetting. I feel like I was abused. I still have one of her tables out in my garage. I don't keep the car in the garage, but I keep Aunt Beck's sloppy kiss table in the garage. I don't know how I inherited that thing, but what can you do? What do you say, Arch? We got a half an hour to go. What's your plan? I love asking Archie what his plan is for the
One
show.
table. You inherited a table.
Yes. I have Aunt Frida's silverware set. I have Beck's table. I have my mother's Japanese handcrafted bench, which is a beautiful. That's a thing of beauty. Here, come here. I'll show you. Hold on. Come with me. Let me show you my mama's bench when she moved into the. It's not a nursing home. It's a retirement community. But look at this bench.
Wow.
It's gorgeous, and it was handmade. You know, they had to like steam the wood to bend. You know, you can see the curved. There's not a nail or a screw in this entire thing. It's all inlaid work. That was all done with pegs. So yes, my bench has been pegged, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a style of Japanese building where all of their joints are cut so that they interlock like a puzzle.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah,
and this was made. This was made
it's similar to that.
1960.
But these guys like been doing it since like 6000 AD.
Yeah. This guy's been doing it since 1960.
Yeah, they build their whole buildings like that. Though they all they notch together, and they're stronger than if you know any
What do
other.
they call it? Tongue and groove, Mikey. Tongue and groove.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the modern name for it. Yeah, but there's a name for the Japanese style that I'm talking about.
Bushido.
Maybe.
No, I think that's some kind of the art of war. I think that's a warrior.
Yeah, I think Bushido code was fight or die. I think or die fighting.
Which is, by the way, why World War II went on so long, because there was no culture, there was no provision in the culture for surrender. It was a concept that made no sense.
And yeah, unfortunately, like in the Eastern, in the Pacific War, you know, a lot of them unnecessarily had died because of that.
The Banzai Charge, the kamikaze airplanes, all like that.
Oh yeah, that too. You're fucked if you do, and you're fucked if you don't. Because if you come back, you know, you're probably hung or shot. So your best bet is.
Well, you know, Mikey, hung is what I am. Hanged is what they were. It's two different.
I see. Okay, sorry about that.
Pennsylvania Dutch. That's where that's where I was. I was raised in Pennsylvania, east of Pennsylvania Dutch country. But then when I went to school, which is in central Pennsylvania, that's where I was. Lancaster County, Lancaster.
My mother was an English teacher, so I was raised pretty proper.
I majored in English.
I always get corrected on. I'm gonna go lay down, and there were people like, you don't lay down, you lie down.
You lay down a play. You lay down your hammer, and you lie down when you want to go to sleep.
But there's a trick to remembering, like, you know, me and Mike went to the store.
Mike and
What you do is you remove the other person. And
I went to the store. You don't say me went to the store, although Archie often does that when in Thailand or in his own home.
Oh yeah, sure.
Get it? Pigeon English. Archie, what are you doing?
I am just looking at, you know, memories of the car. It's gone. Just reminiscing days.
We've got
okay.
What are you going to
5 more
replace
minutes
it
to go
with?
here. What do you want to do with them?
What are you going to replace it with?
I'm not replacing. I'm paying down debt. Hey, this economy is terrible.
He's replacing it with a Greyhound bus, Drew. A Greyhound bus.
He
had a $50,000 Mercedes. Now he has a $250,000 diesel city bus.
Yes.
Room for like 40 of his closest friends.
Exactly it. That's
Party
exactly.
bus. You can do party bus services.
Let me say to you,
That would be great. Archie luxury party bus services.
You know, that's
party with pay to party with Archie. Wow, that's a great idea.
I feel like it could be an idea, Archie. We hadn't thought of that.
And then you'd have guys fighting to pay for their girls to enter your space. They'd be paying you for their girls to enter your space.
They're going to pay to have their girls enter Archie. Well,
exactly. The owner always gets laid. The owner always gets laid.
Is that right? Yeah, sounds like an idea. I don't know. Do they have party buses there, Archie? It's like where they're allowed to drink in the bus, but the drivers.
No, we don't. We don't really do that. I've seen a little bit, not much.
Because your drink driving laws are insane.
a market need to be exploited.
Yeah, but the problem is the laws there are nuts. Listen, I once went to the Melbourne Cup, which is their version of the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky
And there must
Derby,
have-
yes.
Yeah. So there were probably, I don't know, 30, 40, 50,000 people at this place. And, you know, of course, everybody's drinking. That's the big deal there. And they breathalyzed. It took hours and hours to be able to leave because they breathalyzed every car. No car drove through the gate without being breathalyzed at the Melbourne Cup. Every car.
Honestly, that's the only way to do it, and it's the only way to make sure.
Yeah, but can you imagine if there's like probably 10 or 20,000 cars that want to leave, and they're going to breathalyze each one?
It's horrible.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here. You know, here they wait till you weave your way out, and then they follow you.
Or you'd run into a checkpoint. And in Jersey, there's a lot of checkpoints.
Correct.
Yeah,
and you know what? Their blood alcohol level, the blood alcohol level that's permissible, you know, where I am here right now is like 0.08. In Australia, it's 0.0 nothing. It was like there is no acceptable.
Oh, we're 0.05. You're 0.08.
There you are. 0.05. Yeah, it's
Jesus
much lower.
Christ.
Yeah, 0.08. You can have like a beer or two, you know, and
0.08, you can have a bottle of scotch.
No, you cannot.
No. 0.08 is like 1.5 drinks to a.
That's right.
Average,
By your
average
third beer,
that's a tall boy. That's one tall boy. That's it. Maybe.
Yeah. Or if I go to the pub, the Russian River Brewing Company, and get a Pliny the Elder, those their beers are like 12-13% alcohol. Two Plinies will put you under the table, man.
Mikey,
And
I was in.
I swear, everybody that walks out of that bar is fucking torn up. I mean, if the police wanted to just take care of the drunk driving problem in town, they could just wait outside that.
They probably do. They probably know they need to park over there by Pliny's. I had a beer once in Germany. I don't like beer, but I'm in Germany. I should order a beer. It was fucking amazing. It was so much better than any beer I'd ever had in my life.
Yeah, German beers, they're the best, man.
Yeah, it was tremendous. And I mean, I
It's
don't
like
like
liquid
beer,
bread.
but I like that. And then what I did was I ordered a second beer because it was so good. 2 beers, not that big a deal. I got fucked the fuck up on that second beer, and that's when I found their alcohol level, Mike, is like you said, it's much higher than American beer.
Well,
German purity laws.
Yeah.
Here in Northern California, like, you know, it's wine country, but it's also boutique beer country. And they're like the Pliny the Younger got voted best beer in the world by some I don't know,
by some philosopher.
Yeah, but they're a very now famous brewery. But their beers are triple IPAs. They're nice and Auburn, you know.
Yeah,
they got some.
Scott Muffin, $5. $5, Drew. Should Archie replace his BMW 330i with an SL 500? 2 owners, rare options, and a lengthy service history.
Archie, listen. If you know what I think would be great if you replaced it with a 2016 or 17 340 with the B58 motor. That's the that's the motor that is it's more reliable than the four cylinder motor, and that's the motor you really want. That B58.
You want B58, not that one.
Right. The 340, the M340 is the B58, I believe.
Yes, it is. The M340 is, yes, but not that.
But an older one. Get an older one. The one that's heavily depreciated.
They're trouble. They don't last that long.
Guys, I want to take a quick minute that we should all send a prayer out to the rancher who I just spoke to while I was feeding the dogs. And he finds himself at the hospital as we speak. I'm getting some things taken care of. So thoughts and prayers for our very own rancher who finds himself in the hospital right now.
Praise for rancher.
There we go. How about a super chat so that rancher recovers? He did tell me, I said, if you're on your deathbed, because, you know, this is the way rancher and I communicate. And honestly, he didn't sound good. So I said, Clyde, if you're on your deathbed, do you have
what happened to
message?
Rancher?
I told you he's in the ER. He's in the emergency room right now. And I said, Clyde, if you're on your deathbed, we should let Narc in. If you're on your deathbed, do you have a message from Archie? And he said, yes. And his message from the hospital is, if he's on his deathbed, he said, you should come with me. That is literally what he said. So I have high hopes that he's going to be okay. Narc! I think it's Narc.
I'm gonna message that Drew's on. Drew, what the fuck happened
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here, you lousy cunt? You haven't been
Mr.
anywhere
Nard.
on my stream.
Hey,
You've been
Drew,
withholding, you
Mr. Nard.
fucking
G'day, mate.
lousy,
Drew,
G'day, mate.
share screen,
lousy
share
piece
screen,
of shit.
Let Narc be Narc.
share screen.
There it is.
What the
Fuck
fuck
off.
happened here?
Give it to me, baby.
Hey, what the fuck happened here? Are you wearing a singlet? You look
Turn
at the
your
mirror. I
camera
look
on,
great.
Marky. Where's
Hey,
your
hey,
camera?
hey, backstage him. Otherwise, I'm off. You
Fuck
decided.
off. You know what? Fuck you, Narc.
Oh,
you.
oh, oh.
The one time we get Narc back.
We need a Sopranos.
Well, we were gonna, Archie, we were gonna let Drew be the sacrificial lamb for a couple of minutes, but no.
No, I'm sick of Narc. You know, he doesn't come
I
on.
was ready. I was
Sometimes.
excited, man.
I know, right? You were about to get narked. You know,
I was about to get narked. I was ready.
Getting narked is now like a thing.
It is a thing. You're like,
I
nobody
like
till you
it.
get
I
narked.
like it.
Listen,
Hey.
look, he's back. Hold on. Before I let you in, Narc, I want you to know, I
Give it
want
to
you
me,
here.
baby.
Don't want you kicked off. Let Narc.
You wore a singlet?
Now let him.
I used to wrestle.
Wait.
Let
You looked
narcs
in the
be
mirror.
narcs.
Wait, share screen. You looked in the mirror. You said, "Yeah, I look good. I'm going to put a tank top and go on fucking Archie's." I got a message. Hey, I got catfished. This is look at
I think he looks
the
kinda cute.
shoulders.
He looks.
Hey,
You can,
keep
hey,
on going.
listen, you can wear a singlet if you got one of these.
He looks kind of cute.
You know what's
You
going to
can
happen
wear
if
a
you keep on
singlet.
going? You're going to end up like this. You're going to end up
You
like
can wear a
this.
singlet
Share
if you got one of
screen.
these.
Share
Yeah.
screen.
Is this
You're going
first
to end
place?
up looking like Rancher, who's been catfishing us with his proud voice, telling us he's lost the weight. This is him 2 days ago.
Well, you should have
Number
seen
one
him.
in my death
Should have
pool.
seen him a month ago.
Number one in my death pool. Where's the fucking neck?
Well, you know
Jab
what?
in
You
the
might be.
fucking butt. Hey,
Mark,
buddy, Drew,
Narc, you know
you
where
with
he
a proud fucking look on your face. You're a fat fuck now.
Narc, the ranch. You know where the
Seriously,
rancher is, right?
you're a
Narc, you know where the rancher is now.
I'm out of here. See you later.
Wait! Don't go.
That's
know
all
where
you
the-
got?
You know where
What?
the rancher is? Do you know where the
Hospital.
rancher? Yes.
He's
Do you
number
like-
one in my death pool.
Would you
I have
like to
pay
wish him?
out.
Would you like to
How
wish him
close is he to
well?
death? How
Wish him
close
well.
is he to death? He has to recover, otherwise I lose money.
Would you like to wish him well before you
It's going
leave?
to cost me money, that fucking fat cunt.
We got a death pool.
Okay. Well, we certainly
that's people. Oh, wow.
we love our rancher and we want him back soon.
Can I bet on Kalshi?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's the Kalshi. Kalshi's like this service. You can bet on anything. You can
I
bet
see.
on the weather. You can bet on a presidential election.
Well, you know what? We broke a long Narc drought. It has been a very, very long drought because Narc is very sensitive, and if you hurt his feelings, he might leave for like a month, 6 weeks. He's very, very sensitive.
Oh, I feel like he's in the
Very
shadows.
nasty.
He's in the shadows.
He's just. Well, yes, he's nasty, vicious, and violent, but he's one of these people who can dish it out, but he can't take it. He's very sensitive, so you have to handle him very, carefully. He's got very sensitive balls. He wants you to lick him, but not hard.
Sounds like he should protest here in America.
He gets very ouchy.
Poor guy. Oh boy, but Mike, I've been actually drinking less beer. I've been actually drinking whiskey and cognac. I've been watching the Moonshiners, and
Oh, I love that show.
I'm gonna go to PA next week and meet a friend and sip some juice, some
Get some
good luck
scramble.
juice,
Well, get
right
scramble.
out of the jar, right out of the mason jar.
I actually thought about building myself my own still.
Mm.
I mean, there's enough information just watching that show to physically build the.
If
the
you do it wrong, you
components.
could blow up the house.
I'm gonna do my first run next week.
All right, good deal, man. That's awesome.
Don't blow up the garage.
No, I promise I won't blow up the garage.
I actually studied chemistry in college for like 2 years before switching to engineering, so I have a base understanding.
Very cool.
So
Yeah,
it
I've
should be-
got
it should be
I've got a
really
good
fun.
understanding of fab work and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I can make
That's
the
a
still.
fabrication for the rest of you.
Let's do a run.
We're not, who are not in the
Or
trade.
fabulous
Now that's my language right there. Super,
in the trades. Yes.
fabulous. Super chat.
Super chat,
Super
$5.
chat.
Snark will never say any of this in person. He'll hide behind his computer. Anyway, Suckerhorn has the coolest Jag. It's a beauty.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool that the horn has a Jag.
Jag does
Holy.
make a couple
I
of
love that.
super sexy cars,
Yeah,
man.
very beautiful. I once had a guy pull up in a Jaguar X7, X5, X7, something like that, racing green, with a dog in the back. Okay, Labrador, and this car had like a beige or a cream colored interior, leather, and then wood, burled wood. Everything in that car that wasn't leather was wood. And the dog had scratched it up to the point where the car was trashed. The leather was full of holes from the dog clawing it. The wood had been chewed and clawed. The interior of this car was just destroyed. And I'll never forget that dog's name was Champ. And when I trained him, I opened the car door, trained him, time to send him home. Guy comes with the same car. I open the door, or the guy opens the door, and Champ sits and he won't get in the car. And the guy's like, he doesn't want to leave with me. What's happening? Why won't he get in the car? And I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell you. I trained him to wait for permission to go through doors. And he goes, how do I do it? And I'm like, I don't know. Give me the leash, because I forgot. Who the fuck knows what I did? I did magic. And I put my finger. I'm like, Champ, get in the car. He jumped into the car, looked at me, and he, with no command, he just lay down in the back seat. And the guy was like, oh my God, this is like a miracle.
Miracle worker.
Right on. Super chat.
Super duper chat. Here we go. Hurricane, $5. Drew, AC3 is newly single. Who could make up more old hags in Hanoi? Who could make up Archie Luxury or Tim White?
Yes, sir. It is very nice to be newly single. Oh boy, I gotta tell you, it is a good feeling.
Are you single or you're married, or what's happening with you, Drew?
Oh, just personal stuff. Not married. I was going down that road, but just had some complications, and I'm single, and
What the hell? You got 2 kids, bud.
Single and ready to mingle.
Single and ready to mingle.
What
That's
happened,
right.
Drew?
Oh man, you know what? Honestly, at the crux of it,
your penis can get you in trouble, Drew. This is what can happen.
Yeah,
What
I messed.
happened, Drew?
What
happened?
I messed up.
That happens.
I messed up. It happens.
Yeah.
Can't
you
say
go back?
I'm not guilty of doing the same thing.
Man will be men. Men will be men.
Yeah, I definitely messed up a little bit, and so
I read this book called "Let Men Be Men."
You dog you, Mike.
Ah,
yeah.
Is it fixable, Drew?
Yeah, but then I'm conflicted. I kind of want to stay single.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal. I mean, I'm always, taking care of my children. I'm working towards purchasing my own real estate, some real estate for myself, but just focusing on just my career.
Yeah, you know what? How old are you, Drew? Are you early 30s or how old are you?
I'm 27.
Wow. Okay, so this is the perfect time to get your divorce.
I'm not even married.
This is even better yet. And the reason is that, dudes who get that divorce at like 40, 45, they've already accumulated all the assets. Now they got to split it all up, and the cost of starting over with nothing or half of nothing is like brutal.
Yeah.
You get divorced at 30 and and you're golden.
Yeah. Before that movie.
Well, because you don't have as much to lose. Now you got kids to support, and you got to do the right thing, but yeah, at least you're not splitting up your entire world. You got something left for the kids.
Oh yeah. And if I want to live with them. I want to. I don't want to bring them here where my parents live, but eventually, one of my plans is to buy this house out. There's not much left on the mortgage, but then I'm not going to expel my parents. I'm just looking at reasonable places, just to like in multi-family units, renting out a couple, renting out like one or two. Just
These fucking guys are funny.
yeah. I don't know. I'm a little conflicted, but right now I'm focused on studying for
Rebuild.
my exam.
Figure your life. You got to figure your
one,
life out.
one foot in front of the other.
That is-
God gave us 2 feet for a reason.
Exactly.
Good point. 2 feet for a reason. You can put your foot in it, can't you?
Very important, guys. If you're like 30, if you're under 35 and the marriage isn't in good shape, do something terrible right now.
But my dating life has been really exciting. Though.
Well, anything you want to
Drew,
share?
I got rid of my BMW, sold it.
Archie, nobody gives a fuck about that. Drew was about to tell us he's getting laid.
Sorry,
Let him talk.
Tell us. You're dating like tell us what happened.
The BMW is it's
oh Jesus,
breaking news. I really I saw that and I immediately rushed to the stream here, but yeah, man, no dating life's been pretty exciting.
Yeah, anything you want to share?
Now I know why he drives.
What's a lot?
Now I know why he drives in a bulletproof Cadillac.
Husbands.
There's a lot of space in the back seat of that car. There's a lot of space.
Well, you can't bring them home. Hi, mom. Mom, this is what's her name? What's her name? This is mom.
No. I keep sometimes I'll have a bottle of champagne, whatever.
You know what we need in New Jersey? 'Cause, I go to New Jersey also. As you know, I graduated high school in New Jersey. There are no good love hotels in New Jersey. There's nowhere to go rent a 3-hour hotel.
Love hotel. I would be on my phone, and I'm like, I might as well call a hooker.
There's no good love hotels. It's place. They're awful. The cheap motels there are fucking dangerous.
Yeah, and it's
I'm going to open a nice one.
I'm going out to get to make my CPN the most efficient rate possible. You know CPN, right?
Cost per nookie.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm trying to keep my CPN at a very good rate, but then it's I got to go out and pick out what's ever there.
If I'm paying the mileage ratio,
that's why I might as well choose what I want. You know what I mean, and pay for it.
The sex to mileage ratio demands that there be a nice love hotel somewhere right off the Parkway.
Right, run by an Indian guy. What happened to the old days?
Or a Hasidic Jew. That's okay too.
Hey, I love my people, but. Yes, so I've been and now, but a lot of it I get a lot of at work, as a security guard, girls would come up to me and stuff, and I'm doing a patrol at a library, and the girls that what's funny about people that work at a library, it's all alcoholics.
Is it true what they say about librarians? That behind the glasses, when they take the bun down, they're wild.
They're wild. They drink like fucking crazy. Writers are crazy.
Tell me about it.
Writers are fucking they go in and they love to drink. They love to drink and they're fucking freaks because they're just in the library all just all Tweedledee, Tweedledum. And then it's once the Dodome Netflix goes on, it's it's game over, baby. I have a break in the bottom part of my bed. That's pretty recent.
Whoa! You destroyed the bed. Come on. Where was mom when that happened? This is disturbing.
Not home.
This is disturbing. We don't need to know about how you ruptured your bed.
I ruptured a couple other things too. I'm glad you mentioned that. Oh man.
Well, as I like to say, blood is a lubricant.
Yeah, I even gave I was having sex with my ex-girlfriend so much that I gave her a UTI. We had a week together where her parents were they were in Alaska. And I essentially, I was guarding this living facility.
UTI is not an STI, at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an STI.
If I turn off my camera, can you tell the story a little slower?
So I'm guarding the booth at this living facility. I think I was live streaming from there a couple of times. But then there's this young girl. She was, I think, like 20, and no, she just turned 21. She I didn't get to. She would sneak down to like the booth that I would guard around like 9 o'clock at night when there's like not that much activity. She would wait in the bathroom. We'd watch a movie, and then I'd take her to the bar and we'd like fool around and whatnot. But after like 3 months of fooling around in my car, going from car to car,
She's pregnant.
what's that?
Sorry, joking.
No,
She's
no.
pregnant. No.
Yeah. Oh God, no! I thought she was at one point, but I had a little scare. But anyway, she tells me that she's gonna get a week where her parents are going to Alaska, and I was there. I was only wanted to be there maybe like 3 days in a row. I was there 100% like every day. She was one of those girls that was like this big feminist. I had her cooking. Like it was fantastic. I was drinking like the whole time. Like,
Did you make her give you a pedicure?
Oh my gosh, no. But definitely a couple of sandwiches and
did you get her into trampoline?
No, but I made her make me a steak. I'll tell you that.
In the kitchen, make me a chicken pot pie, bitch.
Yeah, that was some fun. And but I was at the bar so much. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, I'm spending a lot of money out here.
The bar is a very expensive place to
bar. And then it's like, okay, time to go to Bottle King first.
Yeah, pregame.
And then it's like, I'll get her drinks. Yeah, sure. I'd have like a bottle of Seagrams or whatever I'm drinking, with me, and I'm just getting like club sodas, just
running out to the parking lot, hitting the trunk.
No, it is the bathroom. I keep it on me.
Oh.
And then Halloween was no. Wait, guys, I gotta show you. I have a video.
Wait, show us your video.
My
this
God.
is why Narc hates you, because you're getting laid. It really upsets Narc.
I have a video. It is so priceless.
My
God, I don't know who to send it to.
Send it to Archie.
Archie, I don't. Do I have his
WhatsApp? Can you WhatsApp it? We're getting down to the wire.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna
tomorrow.
live stream on the laptop, and then I'm gonna show you guys on the phone. All right. This is so epic. Hold on.
Sounds like it might be worth going a couple minutes over, Arch. We might want to see.
Sure.
All right.
Hold
Guys, if
on.
you'd like to see Drew's your video, please send a couple of bucks to support the channel. I don't know why. But
They're gonna
do it for the
definitely-
rancher. The rancher would want me to pull a super chat or two out of you for this video that we're about to see.
Where the hell is my charger?
Angelic Slayer
I can't find
is concerned, that you might fucking.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go. All right, Archie Luxury YouTube. Let's go, baby.
Van Lux, how much to not see the video?
All right, hold on.
Angelic Slayer is going to seal his hole to make sure that you don't fuck him.
Live, baby. All right, I'm getting off here. Hold on.
All right. Let's see. There's nothing going to get us banned, right? There's nothing horrible. Super chat.
Super chat. Hurritan, $5. AC3, what's your best piece of advice for Drew, having been divorced 3 times, followed by a sojourn to Asia?
Yes, that means
and never get married. Don't get married. Don't ever do that. It's dumb.
I think the kitten agrees. We'll be off the air in 4 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe
4 minutes. That's right. You nailed it. Okay,
well,
let's get Drew's.
Where's Drew wants to go out. Drew is froze. I don't know if he's coming back. No idea what's happening. He had a plan, and I don't understand the plan. So I guess we'll find out.
Ruh-roh.
George. I'm still stuck on this comment from Angelic Slayer. I gotta find it.
You know, I used to sell these big plugs that work for that.
I can't find it, but Angelic Slayer says if this guy fucked me, I would seal my hole. I thought that was fucking funny. I mean, would you have to wait until he actually does it? Why didn't you, Angelic? Why didn't you say if he wanted to fuck me? No, you said if he fucked me. I'd be like, that means you've been fucked. I would want to beat him. I would want to beat him. I don't know about you, Angelic, but me personally, I would want to beat him to the punch. I would want prophylactic sealing. Prophylactic, preempt that shit. Oh, what can you do?
They got TV commercials now for like, you take this every day and you won't get HIV, or your chances of it are it's just kind of like, it's like opening the doors, the floodgates, like,
trust me, I know
okay,
all
everybody,
about that. I know
go
all
for
about
a fucking
that. It's called
prep.
It's called prep. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, super chat.
That's
Super
crazy,
chat,
man.
super chat. We got one. Huracan, $5. AC3. What are your three questions? Oh, he's gone. You'd ask someone who works at a pawn shop.
Well, that'd be Mike. Mike can answer that.
Top 3 questions you'd ask.
What's the biggest seller?
What's the biggest seller? What's the?
Did you ever have to? Did you ever have to call
how
the
do you
police?
clean up the mess?
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
have to clean up the mess? And when was the carpet last shampooed?
They don't have carpet.
There we go,
Yes.
guys. Let's thank our super chatters today.
Let's do it. Sorry.
Let's do it, guys.
We'll
We've got Golden
Drew for
Baba,
next time.
Huracan, Frank V,
Darn.
P Cars, Huracan, Frank V, Huracan, Scratchy, Huracan, Deacon Dubsy, Huracan, Ken Fresno, Deacon Dubsy, Huracan. There's something about Dave, Huracan, Stud Muffin, Deacon Dubsy, something about Dave, Huracan, Deacon Dubsy, Huracan, with Rufus. Have you ever seen the new Dakora Motors, Hudson Valley, an ultra luxury handcrafted EV? No, I haven't.
We'll have to look
Here
that
we go.
one up.
Drew's back.
All right, I'm super low on battery here.
Lipstick. You've been kissed.
I don't give a fuck. I may have a couple, but she's
Wait.
mine.
You're drunk. Keep
I
going.
forgot.
This is my girl. I don't give a fuck. I may have a couple, but she's mine. She's mine. She's mine. And after we spend a couple nights with each other, she's gonna be obsessed with me. I swear to God, because she don't know what I know. She don't know what I can do to her.
What you packing?
I'm gonna keep it cool.
All right, so that was that.
Go.
Here's it was just like
I feel there was a lot of build up on that.
it was
video.
it was an okay day. It was an okay day.
I feel like there was a lot of build up there, but we're glad that you.
That was like at the end of the night too. Like I was almost going.
Just let me go through with Rufus. I never heard of a Dakora Motors. You ever heard of that Dakora Motors, Mikey? No. Stud Muffin, Huracan, Deacon Dubsy, CB, Huracan, Stud Muffin. Something about Dave, Huracan, Zeppy, Madman, Stud Muffin, Huracan. That's the show for today. Look at that, guys. Thank you so much. We're back tomorrow. Car sold. See you later, guys.
All right.
See you later. Have fun. See you later. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.